Hello friend, this is Ryan Hicks of TaughtToProfit.com. Today I want to talk to you about expecting mediocrity, even accepting it. This is a common mentality you'll find as you continue to become successful and you do more and more. You'll have people, even well-meaning people, well-intentioned people, they're not trying to hurt you, telling you, well, you're just doing enough. You need to have work-life balance. You need to do this. You need to spend more time with your family. I've heard people that say, well, I got to spend time with my family. Okay, but your kids are at school 7-8 hours a day. What are you doing during that time? There's always people available to come around and tell you that the bare minimum you're doing is enough. You don't have to work harder. You shouldn't have to be stressed. All these things, these buzzwords they'll use, the work-life balance excuse, all these things, well, you got to put family first. You're not putting family first when you're not working. You're showing that you don't care enough about them to put forth the effort to give them a better life, to give them the things that you wanted and maybe didn't have. These are things that many people miss out on. I'm not telling you to become great success and then have your kids become spoiled brats. I don't mean anything like that. But what I mean is, if your kids are growing up in a school district, in a neighborhood where there's violence and crime and problems all the time, and you won't work hard enough to get them out of there, that's an ethical flaw on your part. That's a moral issue. That's evil. That's not good. That's not you. Well, I'm doing enough. I'm doing the best I can. And all these excuses for not doing enough. You bring that child into the world and you don't put everything before them to become the greatest success and have the best life they could possibly have. That's evil. It just simply is. You could pat yourself on the back because you're not as bad as some other person because you're comparing yourself to someone else. But the reality is, if you're not every day, day in and day out, doing the best you can and growing upon your successes and building upon who you are and becoming a better person, you've settled for mediocrity. And you'll get mediocre results. The world has plenty of mediocre people. You don't need to fall in line with the rest of them. You need to stand out and become the best you can be. It's not about comparing yourself to other people. Compare yourself with other people, you can always find somebody worse than you and then look at yourself as you're in some good light because you're doing better than this other person is not doing well at all. But when you compare yourself with yourself, are you the better person today than you were yesterday? Is what you're going to do tomorrow going to make you a better person? Is that your continual goal? And then all the rest of the things fall in place. All the rest of the blessings fall into place. But mediocrity, failure, laziness, sloth, all those things work against you and will give you a mediocre life. And my friend, I want to encourage you today. It's almost impossible that you couldn't do more, you couldn't be more if you just simply put forth the effort. So I want you to stop and think today, what can I do differently tomorrow than I did today? If everything didn't go better and you didn't become better and you didn't do better today, then what can you do tomorrow that would bring about different results? Don't just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Well, I can never pay my bills, and you keep doing the same thing. No change, no difference, no progression. You're going to keep getting the same results or worse. My friend, I pray it's been a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.